Let's talk about the leaked map coming for Season 2 of DMZ. And if you're interested in more DMZ tips, tricks, and guides, make sure to sub to the channel. But you heard me correct, the new map coming in Season 2 of Warzone 2 and DMZ has been leaked. Now, I cannot show the map on screen, but there is a link in the description so you can view it for yourself. But if I show it on screen, I just risk getting my video copyrighted and taken down, so obviously I don't want that. So head to the description and click the link to view the map for yourself. But talking about this map, it looks like it's going to be called Resurgance, and it's kind of going to be the Warzone 2.0 version of Rebirth. So it looks like it's going to be a smaller map for around 50 players, and this map is obviously an island, so it also has that Rebirth vibe to it. And also post-production Jake here just to say this map and Season 2 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is looking like it's going to be releasing in February. I think I forgot to say that in this video, so just so you know, February of next year, 2023, is looking like when we'll be getting this DMZ map. The 50 players I believe is going to be technically for Warzone 2. Obviously there's also a 24v24 ground war mode that's going to take place on this map, but it also is listed as a DMZ map. So considering there's going to be about 50 players on this map for Warzone, if we look at the current map, Al-Mazrah and Warzone, there's about 150 players, I believe, is the max cap. In DMZ, I think 65 is the max cap. So we're going to be looking at definitely less than 50 players for DMZ on this Resurgance Island map. So if I had to guess, just based on like ratios, we should look at somewhere between a third to half of 50 players on the map for DMZ. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see this being, 20 to 30 players in a map of DMZ. And also, let me just throw this caveat out there. Obviously, this is all leaked, so things can change, things can be removed. This could be totally fake, but being as things are being taken down for copyright by Activision, it looks like this at least has some credibility to it. But as always, just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm giving my opinions on it, and we are talking about leaks, so nothing is guaranteed. But just looking at the map, I have it pulled up on my screen right now. You can pull it up, like I said, in the description. It looks like we have a bunch of POI. So obviously we have beachfront areas, we have a shipwreck, we have a port, we have a castle, which looks like it's going to be kind of like the top high point in the map up on a hill. I believe this is rumored to be a remake of the castle map from World at War, which was also in Vanguard, I'm pretty sure. So that's kind of interesting. You can kind of see those pink circles are probably like cherry blossom trees. We have a water treatment, power plants, apartments, greenhouses, town center. So overall, this map looks pretty interesting. I like the colors. The grass looks pretty green. The trees look pink in that area, like I said. So hopefully this map will be pretty colorful. But talking about how this will play out for DMZ, number one, super excited to be getting another DMZ map. Obviously, as of right now, we only have Al-Mazrah, which I do enjoy, but it's definitely a slower playing map, and running into other players is not as common. So if you are looking to run into more players, it looks like this Resurgence map is going to be great for that. But if you are a player that wants to avoid PvP, Resurgence might not be the move for you when it comes out. One of the things I'm most looking forward to about a second map coming out, especially one of a smaller size, is if you look at a game like Tarkov. For those that don't know, Tarkov is an entire large map. It's a massive map, but you can only play on portions of it for your game. So you can go into the city or you can go into the labs. There's different portions of the entire Tarkov map, hence the name Escape from Tarkov, that you actually play in. So obviously we didn't get that with Al-Mazrah. We just got the entire map. It wasn't like there were just portions of the map that we could go to, which is kind of interesting. But I'm excited to get a smaller map where there will be less players, but you're probably more likely to run into players just because of the sheer size of the map. Looking at the map, obviously a lot of spawn points are likely going to be around the outskirts of the map, near the beaches, near the port, near the beach club, maybe even near downtown center. We might even get some spawn points that are maybe near the apartments or near that greenhouse area. I don't think, if I had to guess, there would be any spawn points up by the castle, because the castle is the top point of the map, likely going to have, big stronghold in it or something like that. So having someone spawn up there would probably give them an unfair advantage. So I would, if I had to guess, I would assume the castle is going to end up being a hot point. There's probably going to be a stronghold or two up there that you're going to want to get. And there's going to be teams running up from all areas to try and get up there because it's probably going to be good loot. And not to mention this new map, but there's obviously also leaks and rumors of, updated stash, updated looting, ways to use items and money that has been leaked, like I said, and rumored to be coming to the game with Season 2. This, I think, is even bigger for DMZ than getting a new map like Resurgence. I think adding some sort of economy or trading, some sort of way to make looting worth it and not just for XP would be absolutely huge for the game mode. And it'd be definitely interesting to see how they implement it if they follow the route of Tarkov, where not only do you have traders in a flea market where you can, buy and sell items, but you also have a hideout, which basically you can use items you find in game to build out your hideout, which then give you buffs in game. I'm super interested in how they play out the out of game economy and the out of game using loot items. Because for me, I mean, they at least can add some basic things like adding a stash, or maybe I can hold extra backpacks, or or hold the gas masks or hold kill streaks or self-revive kits that I extract with, because I think, you know, the concept of having to basically have no storage other than guns and keys is just super, super basic. I know the game just came out. It's technically in beta form, so I'm not, you know, having huge expectations for the game right now. I think based on the way they presented DMZ, I think they're going to be treating it similar to how they treat Warzone going forward, where this is going to be a staple in the Call of Duty franchise. It's going to be free to play, you know, and there's going to be a ton of content that's going to be added to this game and updates that are going to be added to this game for years and years. That seems like, to me, what they're planning on doing with this. So for me, I'm not in a rush for them to add things right now, but they are going to have to add something to do outside of the game other than, you know, just looting and extracting and then getting XP for those things, as well as adding more missions, because eventually we're going to run out of missions. I'm super excited about seeing this map. I'm excited to see what leaks and rumors about what's coming, other updates to the game. I'm really excited to see how that goes. And like I just said, I do want to see what missions they add, because people are going to run out of missions, right? I haven't been able to play a ton because, you know, obviously I have work and stuff like that I need to do during the day, so I can play sometimes at nights or over the weekends. So I am definitely excited to see how many more missions they add, because I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who have done every single mission already in DMZ. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this Resurgance map. What do you think about just the way it looks? Obviously, like I said, this is leaked. This is just a overview image of the map. Nothing is guaranteed, but what are your thoughts on it? Are you excited for a new map? Do you wish this map was bigger? Do you wish it was smaller? Do you think, you know, what do you think could be changed at this map? Let me know down in the comments. I'm interested in hearing your opinions. Make sure to sub to the channel for more DMZ tips, tricks, and guides, and drop a like on this video if you found it interesting, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video.